In a quiet, isolated town nestled deep in the woods, there was a legend about an old, abandoned house on the edge of town. The locals whispered of a family who had vanished there decades ago, leaving behind only a diary with one final, cryptic entry: "We hear them coming through the walls." One crisp autumn evening, a young couple, Sarah and Mark, seeking a thrill, decided to investigate the house. As they approached, the air grew colder, and the house loomed ahead, its windows like dark, empty eyes. Despite their trepidation, they pressed on, driven by curiosity and a hint of excitement. The front door creaked open with an unsettling groan. Inside, dust hung in the air like a spectral fog. The couple's flashlight beams cut through the darkness, revealing peeling wallpaper and old furniture draped in white sheets. The silence was oppressive, broken only by the occasional scuttling of rodents in the walls. As they explored the ground floor, Sarah found the staircase leading to the second floor. "Let's check upstairs," she suggested, her voice trembling slightly. Mark nodded, though his gut twisted with unease. The stairs creaked under their weight as they ascended. On the second floor, they discovered a single bedroom. The room was filled with old, rotting furniture and a large, ornate mirror hanging crookedly on the wall. The mirror was strange, it seemed to emit an unnatural chill. Sarah approached the mirror, her reflection wavering in the dim light. Suddenly, she felt a cold breath on her neck. She spun around, but no one was there. "Mark, did you feel that?" she asked, her voice quivering. Mark shook his head, but his face had turned pale. He pointed to the mirror. "Look." Sarah turned back to the mirror. Her reflection was still, but behind her, a shadowy figure began to emerge. It was faint at first, but it grew clearer, a gaunt, ghostly face, its eyes hollow and malevolent. It moved closer, as if trying to break through the glass. Panic surged through them. Mark grabbed Sarah's arm, and they bolted from the room. As they descended the stairs, the house seemed to come alive. The walls groaned and the temperature plummeted. An eerie whisper echoed through the corridors, growing louder and more insistent. They reached the front door, but it slammed shut with a thunderous bang. Sarah tried the handle, but it was stuck. Desperate, Mark looked around and spotted a small, broken window at the side of the room. "We can escape through there." They scrambled over furniture, pushing through the window as shards of glass cut their hands. As they tumbled outside, they turned to look back at the house. The windows were now glowing with an unnatural light, and shadowy figures danced in the reflections. Panting, they raced away from the house, not stopping until they reached the safety of their car. As they drove away, Mark glanced in the rearview mirror. Behind them, the house seemed to be watching, the ghostly figures now visible through the cracks in the walls. Sarah clutched Mark's arm, her breath coming in short, frightened gasps. "What was that?" she whispered. Mark's voice was shaky. "I don't know. But whatever it was, it's still in there." They never spoke of the house again. But on quiet, moonlit nights, they sometimes heard whispers through the walls of their own home, and saw fleeting shadows in the corners of their eyes, reminding them that some places are best left alone.
Subscribe to Shorts Vits.